This video will be talking about his contributions to Singapore from 1965 to 1985, the first 2 decades of Singapore. Mr. Othman Wok was a minister in the cabinet for 14 years, being the Minister of Culture and Social Affairs from 1963 to 1977. He served as Singapore's ambassador to Indonesia as well in 1977. In 1966, Mr. Othman Wok set up a sports department within the ministry and oversaw the construction of the former National Stadium at Kallang, Singapore's first large-scale sporting arena, in December 1966. Also, he helped to form the Singapore National Olympic Council and chaired the National Sports Promotion Board in 1971 as he strove to bring sports to more Singaporeans. Mr. Othman Wok then influenced more Singaporeans to actively participate in sports activities and implemented the Administration of Muslim Law Act 1966 to establish a central governing body for Muslim matters and paved the way for the formation of three key Muslim statutory institutions. These include Islamic Religious Council of Singapore, the Registry of Muslim Marriages, and the Sharia Court. Mr. Othman Wok, together with the late Prime Minister Mr. Lee Kuan Yew and other Malay members of the Parliament, developed the Mosque Building Fund in 1975, which working Muslims contribute each month via the Central Provident Fund (CPF) accounts to help build new mosques. In addition, Mr. Othman Wok introduced compulsory registration of Hajj pilgrims to provide the Malays with medical and welfare services. From his contributions to Muslim affairs, you can see how Mr. Othman Wok pays close attention and care to Muslims. The Othman Wok was also devoted into social affairs. He initiated the incorporation of the Singapore Council of Social Services back in 1968. Now, National Council of Social Services better focus on social welfare efforts for national development. It was no doubt that Mr. Othman worked to advance the quality of social welfare services. He was also an advocate of improving the training of social workers and volunteers. This shows how Mr. Othman Wok had made significant contributions to the social service sector. As you can see, besides Mr. Othman Wok's ministerial appointments, he was also engaged in issues pertaining to Muslim affairs. Mr. Othman Wok was the first Malay minister in the independent Singapore's first cabinet. He joined the People's Action Party (PAP), believing in its policy of multi-racism. He was also indeed a person who made it possible for Singaporeans to remain a multi-racial society. Mr. Othman Wok supported the late Mr. Prime Minister Mr. Lee Kuan Yew in the fight for multi-religious and multi-racial Singapore and signed the separation agreement when Singapore separated from Malaysia and became an independent country, being the founding father of Singapore. Mr. Othman Wok will be remembered for his contributions to the Malay community and to the social welfare and sports development. Surely, he took an important role in building the future of Singapore for all of us.